Welcome back everyone to Pontos Fathom Hobbies. This is Season 4, Episode 4 of Eldritch Horror Signs of Carcosa expansion, and we are celebrating our Yellow Sign month. This is the tribute to King in Yellow in all of our Cthulhu gameplay, so we'll be doing Hastur as our great old one in this game. We'll also have Hastur face off against Nyarlathotep and Azathoth in Cthulhu Wars, and we'll have a Cthulhu Death May Die will also be Yellow Sign based. I'll be doing some readings from these books just to give some flavoring throughout the turns like I've been doing. And you can also check out the links below if you're interested to support the channel, or head over to Pontos Fathom Press where we'll be doing some readings from those books in the weeks to come. So turn 4 was kind of grim. I feel like this might be one of the games where Hastur wins because I'm seeing like lots of negative cards coming up. I wanted to review the character backstories to make sure that we're okay, and also check on the items to make sure that there's nothing, just so we refresh it so I can keep it in memory and make sure I've got I'm checking all the character cards. So let's start out with Jenny Barnes, and I don't know why her character card's not here. I don't know where I put it. Okay, so Jenny Barnes, the dilettante. So let's look at her backstory. It says, Izzy is a smart girl. She is okay at least. That is what you keep telling yourself. Still, you have to find her. When you gain this card, place 3 random clues face up on the card. So this is her personal challenge. So maybe I'll just put it here for now. And I never did this at the start of the game. So let's go into our clue bag and we'll grab 3 clues out. And basically it says, after resolving an encounter in one of those spaces, discard that clue. If there are no clues in this card, then gain the Isabel reward. And if the doom advances past 6, so we have London, we have Istanbul, and we have space 16. So London, Istanbul. Well, I think she's going this way, but maybe I should make her come back this way. Maybe Jenny can come across and maybe she can end up at Tunguska and do the expedition as well. She has no clues right now, but if she gains these clues, okay, let's see. Maybe she'll start making her way that way to get that Isabel. Okay, we'll remove our bag back here. So let's have Jenny, we'll use, let's have her acquire a train ticket. She can make her move, and then she'll take the train to Arkham, and she'll cash her train ticket in. So that's, Jenny is on the same spot as our urchin. Let's also just check on any of her cards. She has practiced. Jenny has an ally of the specialist. She got the blight condition. When you gain this card, discard 1 ally. Oh, great. So she needs to discard her. She has a security squad and a specialist. I think she will discard her security squad. And then she has a reckoning for this. Okay, so these are just her other cards. So okay, she's set. So let's she has nothing to really trade either, so she'll just discard that one. And so let's kind of go to Wendy Adams. So she can spend a clue as a resource. She does have a clue. So whenever she gains a clue, she's able to flip this card, and she has, it says, you benefit from a lively exchange of ideas. Oh, so she can do more than one. Okay, so yeah, so she flips this card with 1 clue, and it says, you and another investigator may each discard 1 condition. So let's have Jenny Barnes discard her dark pack condition. See, she's going to shuffle off her dark pack condition. So that's one condition she loses. And does Wendy have any conditions? Wendy can... I think she's going to keep this condition. Let's keep this one. Okay, I think she'll keep her condition, but she gets to discard this condition, and then it says that we have to discard this card. Okay, so we discard this card. So Light of Reason has been used. So we just helped Jenny remove her condition. Let's have Wendy then go and gain. Let's have Wendy go gain this condition. Go do this experiment, this clue. Okay, so she will head up there to research that clue. And then I suppose she could also get a ship token from when she was in Arkham. So she'll have that for next round. Okay, so now action phase for Dexter Drake. He has a haunted condition. Let's check his backstory. When you pass a lore test, place an Eldritch token on this card. Okay, so that's fine. So let's have him go. He will go to Sydney, and I believe, can he do the Uncharted Path? Let's just check that rule. I always forget. So he can go to Sydney. See, at travel action. On page 8. Uncharted. Does Uncharted count as a second move, or can we take an Uncharted? Or are we not able to take that? That's just a separate kind of... can we do an Uncharted with a Charted? Let's just see. Frequently asked questions. I know you guys know the answers to this. Maybe I'll just look up Uncharted. Uncharted. See path 9. Page 9. Path. Travel action. Let's see, travel action. Travel action. An action an investigator may move to any space in his current space, then he can spend any number of travel tickets moving one additional space. So I don't think I can travel to a path after so I'm going to just stay. I can just stay here on Sydney. He'll have a Sydney encounter, and can he do a heal? Maybe he'll also do a rest. And it says when he travels, he needs to roll, because he's hunted, he needs to roll on a 5 or 6. He can discard the card. So let's have him roll. 4, he flips the card. No, he doesn't have to flip it yet. He just doesn't discard the card. So his travel is not tested. And then on resting, he may roll a 1 die. 5, and he has discarded his back injury. So in his rest phase, he's discarded his back injury. He can gain also 1 sanity back that he lost. And so he is healed up. Does he need an extra? No, that's fine. So yeah, so he's set. That'll be our action phases. And let's just quickly read Wendy's again, just so I'm... No, okay, I got her. She has to put the clues. Okay, so we got all of our search for Isabel action done. Encounter phases. We'll start out with Jenny Barnes in Arkham. She gets at 607 Water Street in Kingsport. You discover an arcane treasure within. Gain 1 random magical asset from the deck. 1 random magical asset. 1 random magical asset from the deck. Let's see, magical. Let's just grab a chunk of the deck. And oh, here we can grab the chunk of this deck and just look for the first magical asset. Okay, so she gets holy water. She gets 1 magical holy water. That's the first magical one that she's gotten. And she can add that to her stuff. She gained a magical asset for that. A terrible old man glares at you. And she needs to roll a will check. She passes. I think she had modifiers, but that's okay. She passes. If you pass, he deems you worthy. Gain 1 incantation spell. Gain an incantation spell. And she gains clairvoyance. During the encounter phase, you may test, and you can ignore a monster on the space. Great. So she's got a bunch of spells now. She's acquired a spell, and good. So let's have her discard, and we'll go up to the urchin, Wendy Adams, who is up in Greenland, I guess. And she will roll her encounter. So she is in a wilderness encounter. So again, this is a Signs of Carcosa card. So it should be theme based. You come across the yellow sign carved into a smooth rock face, glowing as if lit from within. You sense power emanating from its contours, evaluating you from the distance. If you have a deal condition, the power imbues you with the vile blessing. Gain this clue or improve 1 skill of your choice. If you have a deal condition. So only if I have a deal condition do I get the clue? Are you kidding me? I have an elusive condition. If you have a deal condition, the power imbues you with this vile blessing. Gain the power of this clue. So she doesn't gain the clue. Can she gain a deal condition to get the clue, guys? I don't know. So I guess she doesn't have it. So maybe she's stuck here for a turn. This is kind of maddening. This is stuff that gets me very frustrated because this game seems like it's very hard to move this turn around. Everything has been blocking us on the moves, the clue placements, everything. So let's let's move on from Wendy. She failed to get her clue. Dexter Drake just has a Sydney encounter. Again, kind of a turn waste, but we need to make our way up to stuff. So Sydney, acrobats from the Worth Brothers Hippodrome help you grow stronger. Improve strength. Okay, well that's not bad. Improving strength. For a magician, he's quite buff. We wouldn't think of the magician as getting all these strength things. Strength things, but he has. Now he's +1 of strength. And it also says, when the circus closes, all the performers need help. So he can roll his influence. And he gets a 5. If you pass, they teach you more. Improve 1 skill of your choice. Wow, so let's have him improve his... why not his will? Can improve his will, +1. Okay, great. So kind of anticlimactic encounter phase. Not many gains. And we move into our mythos phase. Oh, and we got another rumor. Yikes. Humanity's final hour is at hand. This is also a Signs of Carcosa card. I think all of the mythos cards are, except for our final mythos. Humanity's final hour is at hand, and your only hope is the convincing the messenger of the gods to grant you more time. You pray that he will bring you offerings. Bargain with Nyarlathotep. Ongoing rumor. So it's on the pyramids, so let's place another rumor on the pyramids. And it says we put 2 Eldritch tokens on the card. We also spawn a clue. And then it says, if as an encounter, an investigator on the pyramids may offer the messenger information about his enemies. If he passes, he may spend clues equal to half. And then at the reckoning, that's when we're going to have some problems with the clues. So let's go ahead. And we also spawn a clue here. So the clue we spawn is 2. Here. So maybe he can go up to Tokyo and come across and then go down to Buenos Aires. So I think Dexter Drake will end up going across to San Francisco and down. It seems like that might be his route. And I don't know what I'll do with, maybe I'll send Wendy off after the pyramids, and I'll send Priscilla, because she has this London that she can get. She can do this, and Tunguska. And maybe Wendy can come down and close off our... So I think I'll give them train tickets next time around. So that is going to wrap up turn 4. We'll come back for turn 5. Thank you all for watching, and see you in the next turn. Take care. Bye-bye.